Hello there, I'm Dr. David, a 60-year-old nutrition specialist from California. After working with adults over 50 for more than 30 years, I've realized something fascinating. When we care for our bodies through small, consistent actions, the results can be truly life-changing. Even something as simple as choosing the right kind of yogurt each day can help reduce joint pain, rebuild muscle, and keep you looking and feeling younger than your age. Today, I want to share 6 types of yogurt I recommend to all my patients, each one a small secret weapon that helps your body heal from the inside out. And stay with me until the end, because the last one is my personal favorite, what I call the ultimate joint saver. 1. Collagen yogurt, the rebuilder of joints. I once had a patient named Linda, 65 years old. She loved gardening, but her knees and wrists ached terribly whenever the weather changed. When I suggested adding collagen peptides to her Greek yogurt each morning, she laughed and said, "How could a tiny scoop of powder make a difference?" 6 months later, Linda called me with a joyful tone. "Doctor, I just finished planting my whole garden, and I didn't feel a single ache. Collagen truly is the building block of your joints and skin. It helps restore cartilage, ligaments, and connective tissue, all the parts that quietly weaken as we age. And when you combine it with vitamin C from strawberries or kiwi or zinc from pumpkin or sunflower seeds, the results are even stronger." Every morning, I still enjoy a bowl of Greek yogurt mixed with collagen. It's delicious, and to me, it feels like saying thank you to the legs that have carried me through life. 2. Turmeric yogurt, the natural anti-inflammatory you can eat. I call this one the golden morning cup for people over 50. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound known to ease swelling, soothe inflammation, and reduce joint pain naturally. Here's a small secret: curcumin only absorbs well when paired with healthy fats and black pepper. So mix a little turmeric powder into full-fat yogurt, add a pinch of black pepper, and you've just created your own edible medicine. Some of my patients like to add honey and cinnamon, turning it into a sweet, comforting, anti-inflammatory dessert. I remember one of them, Jim, a 72-year-old former tennis player, who once told me, "Doctor, I've tried dozens of pain pills, but nothing makes me feel as good as my morning turmeric yogurt." Our bodies have an incredible ability to heal. They just need the right ingredients to do it. 3. Greek yogurt, the protein powerhouse for muscle renewal. If you're over 50, you've probably noticed that muscle loss happens faster than we expect. Sometimes even standing up from a chair feels a little harder than before. That's not just aging, it's often a lack of protein and movement. A single cup of Greek yogurt provides nearly 20 grams of high-quality protein, enough to help maintain and rebuild your muscles. It's also rich in calcium, vitamin D, and probiotics, which reduce inflammation and support digestion and immunity. I often tell my patients to add a few walnuts or blueberries, not only for taste, but also for their antioxidants, which help your cells stay young longer. And I always remind them, you don't need to spend 2 hours at the gym. Start with small, smart habits like a bowl of yogurt and let your body take it from there. Sometimes just getting up from a chair feels a little harder than it used to. That's not simply age, it's often the result of too little protein and too little movement. A single cup of Greek yogurt gives you nearly 20 grams of high-quality protein, enough to rebuild and maintain lean muscle. It's also packed with calcium, vitamin D, and probiotics, which help lower inflammation, improve digestion, and support your immune system. I usually tell my patients to toss in a few walnuts or blueberries, not just for flavor, but because they're full of antioxidants that help your cells stay young. And I always remind them, you don't need to spend 2 hours at the gym. Start with small habits like the right bowl of yogurt and let your body do the rest. I often tell my patients, the human body is like a machine. If you want it to run smoothly, you have to keep it lubricated. And in my world, omega-3 is the best natural lubricant for your joints. I remember one patient, George, 68, who came to me complaining that his knees cracked and popped every time he stood up or sat down. He said, "Doc, it sounds like an old door that needs oil." I smiled and told him, "Then let's oil those joints with yogurt." I showed him how to mix a spoonful of ground flaxseed, a bit of chia seed, and half a teaspoon of fish oil into his Greek yogurt. 3 months later, he returned with a big grin. "Doc, not only can I move more easily, I just feel lighter overall." That's the beautiful synergy of omega-3s and probiotics. One reduces inflammation while the other restores gut balance. And when your gut is healthy, everything in your body functions better. I often tell my viewers every spoonful of omega-3 rich yogurt is like quietly servicing your joints from the inside out. Then, of course, there are people who tell me, Dr. David, I love yogurt, but it makes me bloated or uncomfortable. For them, I always recommend kefir, the digestive powerhouse for older adults. Kefir isn't just yogurt, it's a living ecosystem packed with over 30 strains of probiotics and enzymes. It soothes the digestive system, reduces inflammation, and even boosts how well your body absorbs protein and calcium. One of my patients, Maria 70, had lost weight because she couldn't digest milk properly. After 2 weeks of drinking just half a cup of kefir every morning, she said, Doctor, my stomach feels alive again. Kefir works deep within it, helps clean your gut, strengthen your immunity, and reduce full-body inflammation, which also makes your joints more flexible. Sometimes when your digestion improves, those mysterious aches and pains start to fade away too. I often suggest treating kefir as part of your morning ritual, just half a glass after breakfast to start the day feeling light and balanced. And finally, berry and nut yogurt, what I like to call the anti-aging shield. If the other yogurts are medicine for your joints, this one is food for your skin and heart. Imagine mixing Greek yogurt with a handful of blueberries, strawberries, and some walnuts or almonds. You've just created a powerful antioxidant armor. Those vibrant colors, red, purple, brown, aren't just pretty. They're full of compounds that fight free. Radicals protect your cells and boost your body's natural collagen. I once told Susan, 64, who was worried about the wrinkles around her eyes, you don't need expensive creams. Just have a bowl of berry yogurt every day, your skin will thank you. A few months later, she sent me a picture, her smile brighter, her eyes glowing with energy and youth. What I love most about this last yogurt isn't just the flavor, it's the balance. That gentle sweetness from the yogurt, the freshness of the fruit, the crunch of the nuts, but most of all, the quiet power it gives your body from within. When you have a cup like this every morning, you're not just nourishing yourself. You're sending a message to your body, I'm still here. I still care for myself, and I still have so many beautiful days ahead. Now I want you to pause for a second. Think about everything your body has done for you all these years. Your legs have carried you through millions of steps. Your hands have cared for the people you love. And your heart, it's been beating faithfully every single day, even when you forget to listen to it. Each yogurt I've shared with you today isn't just food, it's a small act of healing your body has been waiting for. Greek yogurt keeps your muscles strong because without muscle, you lose mobility. Turmeric yogurt soothes inflammation, the kind many people accept as normal aging when it's really not. Omega-3. Yogurt acts like natural joint oil, keeping your knees and hips moving smoothly. Collagen yogurt quietly rebuilds cartilage, tendons, and ligaments, helping you stand tall and move with confidence. Kefir boosts calcium and protein absorption, keeping bones and digestion strong. Berry and nut yogurt forms an anti-aging shield, strengthening collagen, protecting joints, skin, and blood vessels. When you combine them throughout the week, you're creating a natural drug-free, surgery-free system to reduce joint pain, strengthen your legs, and extend the life of your joints. I always tell my patients, you're not just eating, you're healing yourself from the inside out. Aging isn't the enemy. It's simply a reminder to slow down, to take better care of yourself, and to let your body restore itself through the simplest, most natural ways. Because sometimes a single cup of yogurt in the morning can be the beginning of an entirely new chapter one, where you don't just live longer, but live stronger and happier. And that's what I want you to remember today. You don't need expensive treatments or miracle promises to look 10 years younger. All you need is 5 mindful minutes each day, a bowl of the right yogurt, a little self-care, and a positive attitude. Those small habits can help you reduce inflammation, restore your joints, rebuild muscle, and feel healthier than ever. When you rotate these 6 types of yogurt throughout the week, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to ease joint pain and stiffness. Build strength and balance. Stay youthful, radiant, and energized. Support your digestion, immunity, and peace of mind. And as I always tell my patients, you don't need magic, just one good spoonful of yogurt a day. When you nourish your body from within, age becomes nothing but a number. If this message inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments below, which yogurt are you most excited to try first? I read every comment, and who knows, your question might inspire my next video. So join me, Dr. David, as we walk this journey together to live strong, live happy, and live with purpose after 50. because you deserve a body that moves freely and a spirit that shines no matter your age.